All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bigfry. I just woke up, and here we go. Dead Matter, Devlog 10, roadmap update, and what appears to be about 15 minutes of gameplay tacked onto the end, which we're going to go through in another video. I want this video to specifically be about the roadmap as well as what we see in this devlog. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like on it, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. Okay, I just wanted to digest the entire devlog because there is a lot of information. There is a lot of stuff being shown off here. I took notes as I went through. This is insane. First things first, they're talking about an area called Dead Man's Flats, and they also talk about fleshing out Canmore, which they say is the single largest town in Dead Matter. Now, I can't imagine it's going to be bigger than Calgary, so I just want to make the distinction. This is the largest town. I'm sure Dead Matter is going to be the largest city. In some of these gameplay clips, I made a note that sometimes the fog is a little overwhelming, and I feel like sometimes you're looking around and you're trying to grab the detail of the world, and the fog that's radiating around just kind of makes it hard to do so. But I did note that the snow effects look good. When I first saw it, the guy was running around with a shotgun. I'm like, holy shit, this looks incredible. They show off the new inventory system, and Johnny actually goes through and says that he had to basically remake or re-input every single item into their inventory system. I think it's paid off. I think it looks incredible. Very Tarkov reminiscent, but that's okay. I like the way Tarkov works. They show off something very similar to a game called Miscreated, in which you have to search cabinets and drawers and all of this stuff, and it's more of you do it and you make noise every time you open a cabinet drawer and you're looking through. That's awesome. So if you're playing with a team, they're going to have to actually cover you and defend you as you're searching. So it actually makes it a little bit of a risk reward. I love that. I think it looks good. All of these cabinet doors and drawers are sliding open. The interaction in this game is fucking incredible. There's like turning on light switches, and the lights come on and off, and you can shoot the lights out, and you can put newspapers up on windows to cover the light coming through the windows. There's a whole like curtain system, which sounds so minuscule, but the fact is you can open them a little bit. There's like, it's like a sliding variable to like opening and closing curtains. The RP in this game, the RP potential is insane, and this is the first vlog where you can actually see a lot of the interactionable items in this game, and I'm so fucking excited. Now, one of the things I made a note on also is the fact that you can, like, if you have a pot, like a huge like crock pot, you can put stuff and stack items inside of it that fit inside the container. So they have a full container system. If you find like a bucket, you can stack stuff inside of it. It's very intricate, and I love it. Every occupation is now going to have a special outfit, maybe not at launch, but they're working towards doing that. They show off the firefighter and the new fire axe, and it looks awesome. One of the things that I wrote down here, backpacks now jiggle, which sounds absolutely stupid, but it actually gives the character a little bit more of an alive feel. You know, it's moving around and things are interacting on the body and jiggling around. I actually like that. I think it looks good. Zombie horde AI are getting a lot better. They say now that the horde can split and chase multiple players, as well as how they interact with you. They don't just try to chase you, they try to surround you and trap you in their horde. So they're working on the AI as well, and I think it looks good. There's a shot where they shoot a bunch on a road, and then one guy is like crawling towards the player. He goes up and pops him again. I think it's actually looking pretty good. One of the biggest problems with games like this is the AI, and you kind of see it on the bear that they show off. It's like the first pass on a new monster, and they put the bear in, and you can kind of see he runs past the bear and turns around, and the bear kind of like does like a 180 and swipes, and it's still a little awkward. And again, AI in games like these are usually trash. The zombies so far look absolutely incredible. They have a new shotgun in game, which you can now put in different types of ammo. So if you want to put in like slugs, buckshots, they even have flare rounds, which they say that you can use to like shoot and like distract zombies as you try to run away, which I think is awesome. They have the SVD Dragunov, the 416. They added the P90, which, if you guys know my Counter-Strike history, that P90, that's the shit right there. I have to just take a moment to shout out Shiny Hexorus. His animations on these guns are top notch. The game looks so much better than it did even a year ago, just based on the weapon interaction and moving around and the swinging, and it just looks fucking dope. And I'm impressed. They also have an M14 in there as well. They go in to talk about the vehicles, which have a fully working radio. You can shoot out all of the wheels. Every door can be open. Trunks can be open so that you can search all the vehicles you find. I want to see, in terms of player interaction, I want to see if you can put a player in a trunk. Because I feel like that would just be some mafia-style Hitman shit, where if you're RPing and you can force somebody, tie them up, bound them, and put them into a trunk, that would be top-notch RP. And I would love it if that was something you could do. They have different license plates from different provinces, which I love. I'm from Canada, so these areas, like, this is my shit. I would love to see Saskatchewan license plates in there. Just saying. I think it'd be pretty fucking dope. Weather is now completely simulated, and it takes the time of year into account as well. So before, it was basically every server just had different states, so you could put it to winter or spring or whatever. Now it's just completely simulated. So it might be raining, it might be snowing, it might be super fucking foggy, and it also takes in your real, real location and your real time into account. I'm guessing that's gonna work the way, like, if I'm the server host, it'll take my location into account in terms of setting up what type of weather we're seeing. I'm not sure, but I would love to see that system explained a little bit more, but I think it's cool. Admin system for server hosts. This is the most important one in terms of what I'm having planned for Dead Matter. You're able to kick, ban, you can teleport to players who need help. If they're stuck, you can, go to them, and you can have open communications through like admin chat. They're doing a lot, man. This update was one of the best dev vlogs that I think I've ever seen from this studio. This is the dev vlog that's showing the game actually coming together, and this is what I've been asking for a long time. I wanted to see the game get to this point where it feels like everything is starting to mesh together and come together in one cohesive project. Now, we're going to be covering the gameplay in a separate video, but I wanted to go through the roadmap because there are some things that we have to talk about. So first things first, let's get straight addressing the big elephant in the room, and that is the information floating around the internet about how the maps are going to be set up in Dead Matter that we would like to address. So here we go. This is official confirmation of how this is going to work. We've heard you all loud and clear, and after consulting with our mapping lead, the primary South Alberta map will be targeted for 16 by 16 kilometers squared. This is the original target size minus the area that Calgary would have been occupying on the map. To directly address concerns from backers, our map isn't going to be smaller than Skyrim's map or have Escape from Tarkov-styled instancing. Our game is and always will be an open-world survival game. We originally wanted to downscale South Alberta to 10 by 10 with a separate map of the same size that takes place in a different unique section of Alberta to add some variety to the game. As a result of slamming the brakes on these changes, we will likely have to play with the zombie AI and add further optimizations as the map grows in size. So from what I understand, they originally kind of came out and said, hey, we're planning on 3 different maps. It was going to be Calgary, South Alberta, and then whatever they were calling the mountainous region of Alberta. Now it sounds like it's going to be 2 maps, because they go on to say, why is Calgary going to be on a separate map? So it sounds like they're taking that South Alberta, expanding it to 16 by 16 to encapsulate the area that it had before that they were going to split off, and now we have 2 different maps. So Calgary is a massive city and a massive undertaking. We want to have dense urban environment. We want to represent the size and scale of the city and do it justice. Props. 100% understand. They want that to be as detailed as the large scale, but it's obviously going to be more dense. It's going to require much more optimization in terms of how many different props and assets are being popped up all at one time. I get it. 100%. We want to have a dense urban environment. We want to represent the scale of the city and do it justice. In order to properly pull off the original vision we had for Calgary, we're going to separate it from the main map. So my plan is, once we can host servers, we're going to obviously be doing the Southern Alberta 16 by 16 open world. Once we have access to putting Calgary onto our servers and it's in a state that is playable and can support a player base, we're going to be playing in urban environments all goddamn day. Okay. Streets of Tarkov, eat your heart out. Okay. Because this is what I've been waiting for, is urban environments with factions and some Mad Max style, just like barbaric factions in RP. That's what I want that game to be. The Calgary map will feature a new set of factions. There we go. A unique set of metagame events, and of course, plenty of new and unique locations for players to explore. We're currently targeting 6 by 6 kilometers for the Calgary map, but this number may potentially change as our plans for the city become more conclusive. Fair enough. They go on to say players will be able to travel between the two maps, provided someone is hosting the servers with a database both server instances are connected to, by walking to the eastern edge. Oh, so they're actually going ahead with this. That's interesting. Walking to the eastern edge of the South Alberta map to travel to the city. This means there will be roughly 16-kilometer long window for those of you that like to play it safe. There will be a loading screen as you're connecting to a different server, but given how far Calgary is geographically from the Southern Alberta map our map takes place in, we feel that it's not too bad of a trade-off for being able to preserve your character and vehicle across maps. Well, I lied. We're going to be running the whole goddamn thing. That's interesting to me. I didn't think they were going through with that. So there is going to be a little bit of a safe zone, like he says, roughly a 16-kilometer long window. So anywhere on the eastern side of the map, 16 kilometers long, you can transfer between maps. That's interesting. That's a lot better than going to a little zone and having people camp it. In order to camp it, you'd literally have to cover every single square kilometer of that. So that's actually better. That makes me feel a little bit better. My question is let's say you're traveling with a group and you have 2 or 3 guys with you and you all enter one, area of that 16-kilometer window. Do you all end up at the same point when you all spawn in to the Calgary side on the server? I would love it if you did. I would hate it if you're transferring between and then it just throws your character anywhere between the 16-kilometer, or I guess it would have to be the 6-kilometer, because that's how big Calgary is going to be. I want to see how they're going to handle groups in this instance, but fair enough. I trust these guys at this point. Let's see how it goes. If you're adventurous, there's also going to be a handful of points scattered across Southern Alberta that you can use to travel to Calgary. These will be known to players, and if you're looking for a fight, then this is the potential lucrative option for you. Interesting. Okay. So they are going to have everything that we spoke about. It's just we got to see how they're going to handle it. To address the other elephant in the room, the date for the closed alpha will be moved back to June. God fucking damn it, dude. I just want to play this goddamn game, dude. Oh, that hurts. We will announce the exact date at the start of the month. We were not planning on pushing back the closed alpha again, but we've got some concerns with the zombie AI performance and making sure that the build is up to par for a closed alpha. That sucks, man. We're gonna have to see this gameplay again. I'm gonna be doing that in another video that'll be coming out probably after this video. 2 videos in a day on Dead Matter. Good God. We're extremely confident in the work we've put into the game thus far. We've made all necessary improvements to the core mechanics of the game to the point where we have established a solid foundation to move forward into closed alpha with. I spoke a lot to these guys before about how they're handling closed alpha and how they want to come out with the best foot forward. And I think that's why in my last video, I felt that there was going to be a delay, just because I know how much of a perfectionist team these guys are. They don't want to do what every other fucking person is doing and putting out games in states that are trash. I respect it. It's frustrating because I want to fucking play this game so bad, but I get it. I respect it. And in a move that doesn't surprise me at all, these guys have, been busting their ass for years to try and get to this point. They say to make up for the extra time we've been spending, every backer is going to get a unique backpack variant that can be crafted in-game with some weight reduction benefits. Even your double-barrel buddies will be receiving the blueprint for this item. Cool. We would like to apologize for keeping our supporters waiting for so long, but this is the final time that we will have to be doing this. See, don't say that, because something might happen, May 29th. And you might need to delay again. Don't say that. No, I mean, shit, man. June. Oh, here we go. Early access will be commencing at the start of 2021. If we still have issues being discovered by our backers in the closed alpha, we'll be doing our best to work with the community on getting them resolved to ensure a smooth early access launch, even if it means taking some extra time. We'll be announcing the exact date of the Steam early access launch as we approach the end of the year. I love reading that because I actually thought that these guys were going to be going Epic Games exclusive. I had a hunch that they were taking Epic Games grant money, which I would have respected because I want to see this game through to the end, and having an influx of cash like that would help these guys so much. But I'm glad to see that they're going to Steam Early Access. I like that. 2021, early at the start of 2021. So we're a year out from having non-backers being able to play this game. That's huge. That's I mean, shit, we're at the final lap here, guys. I'm impressed. This was the update that I needed to be like, okay. You know, I trusted them before, and every single update I did, I was like, all right, let's get to it. Let's see gameplay. Let's see these systems starting to come into place together. And damn, they fucking delivered. I'm excited. June. I thought it was gonna be March, man, but June. We're almost there. This game's looking incredible. I'm just kind of taking it in at this point. This is almost like a reaction video. I have no script. I wrote some notes that I during the watch, but this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm going to have the gameplay breakdown. I'm going to go through the entire 15 minutes, and we're going to watch it together, and I'm going to point out things I like, things I don't like. I haven't watched it yet at all at the time of recording this commentary, but we're going to do that next. You guys are going to see that later today. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel for all Dead Matter content, this is the channel to do it on. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.